Hey everybody, welcome to David.
No, that's it.
That's it. Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. David's back. Weird, but we haven't decided yet. Oh, we're gonna vote. Do you think that Austin is polymorphing into everybody else, or is everybody else polymorphing into Austin?
Tune in next time to see what I look like Kristen.
Blonde
Yes,
hair.
yeah, tune in every episode.
On your head.
Yeah, just a wig.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
If you haven't noticed, our dear friend Zechariah went on a vacation without us, which unbelievable.
He died.
He died.
Yeah, he died. I hope somebody knows that reference.
And Phil is also on vacation.
Phil is also
He's
on
unseen,
vacation.
but we love him dearly.
Yes. We had to call him at one point to
it's-
set things up.
If there's camera issues.
It's Phil's fault.
It's he who shall remain nameless.
Faceless.
Or faceless, yeah. that
We
makes
also
more
banished
sense.
Janae to a farther room because she just
we
kept
just
talking.
couldn't stand her anymore. It's just, I'm so glad she's in the other room so she can't hear me.
She's got Asher to keep her company.
Yeah,
She's not
they're in the
totally
baby.
alone. Meanwhile, he's staring at himself.
Yep.
I know. He won't go to
Accurate.
bed.
So, anywho,
I'd stare at myself too if I had a mirror.
we are, since moving on, one adjustment we're making, because Ryan's RPG memories were so good, we can't ever do it the same
Wait,
again.
what? I didn't even see him.
I know. David hasn't
worry
seen
about it.
any
You
of the
don't have to.
episodes
I
yet
have
because I
no
haven't
idea
listed them
what's
as of recording
happened.
this. So, also we did a new mic setup. Let us know if it's annoying or not
Is
in
that
the
power
comments.
on? Sorry.
Is it not?
Is your computer
charging.
on? I can't get my thing on, and I need it.
Is it say off or reset?
I'll have to figure
I
something
am,
out.
I am
that's good.
charging.
Technical difficulties.
Okay. So anyways, we're doing one RPG MRE for the session, and Dave's going to highlight different things each episode. And also he made a video you can check out on Dad Bod Fitness of how to make it and him doing it and being goofy. And probably can hear us in the background.
I'm never goofy.
Never. RPG MRE?
RPG MRE of the day is, and now after doing it for the video, you'd think I would get this right. It is a chocolate. It's just frozen. It's chocolate almond peanut butter crunch protein shake. It's a little waterier because I went a little less ice, but it's a little creamier. So in the video, check out my channel if you guys want to see the exact ingredients and how I put this together, but it's phenomenal. High in protein.
Mm-hmm.
We did split it between all of us, but it's 4 scoops of protein total because I made it for 6 people. We got to count Janae. But all around, what's the verdict?
That's pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah.
As all of a sudden it goes.
It's going to be so swole for this.
Guys! Whoa! What happened? This is fantastic.
Give me
I'll
another
take
one.
2.
What's the actor's name?
I
The
know,
crunk guy.
Crunk.
Ah,
Big dude. That's
Is it
great
Patrick?
impression.
Something?
I
Yes,
love the
Patrick
crunk.
something.
All right. And swole, ripped, shredded, and what's the other one? Shredded.
I'm so swole.
I'm so swole. We dive into the next episode of Bomb Squad. we dive back in.
To the next episode of BombSquad. Oh, no one did. Oh, I got one.
Yeah, did that. All right. So, recap. You good?
Yes.
Okay. Recap. You guys somehow managed to let the bad guys get away. You don't know if they were bad guys. They were trying to steal your stuff, I guess, but you don't know their story.
Fakers.
But instead, a large birdman dropped down into your little group and picked Norey up off the wagon, and you guys decided that was a higher threat level than the other dudes since they dropped your stuff anyways. They, of course, didn't know what was going on, just decided it wasn't worth their trouble and started taking off. Come to find out, you had met Arkeero, the Scolari, who has recently come from visiting Prati and was looking for Norey. And Norey really didn't give him an option. He had to come to the party. And so you guys went to Tiri's party. She made you wait outside until it was nighttime to arrive, if I remember correctly. David.
It's my reminders.
You guys dealt with gnomes everywhere, a huge breakfast. Or maybe that was it. You came at the end of the day and she made you wait outside overnight until it was
Yes.
morning. Because you start with breakfast for the gnome party. And you guys got to see the shag roof. And
Shag roof? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember.
yeah, Dave hasn't seen any of this. That's why she's always talked about combing the roof. It's a shag carpet roof.
I don't recall that.
Because you know, well, Elliot didn't pay attention.
Was this
So,
a while
yeah.
ago?
Combing the roof, yeah,
Yeah.
she's mentioned it like once or twice past episodes. Are you all right over there?
The carpet is stuck on the chair.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, anyways,
I'm such a distraction.
focus. Here we go. Where was I? Oh, so yeah, the shag carpet roof. You entered into this really tight hallway. Tiri had innumerable children. You assume they're all hers, but she may not even know. And you guys ate. Well, Iliad ate a lot of food, and it seems that Kari, the wheelchair-bound gnome daughter, seemed to take a fancy to him. So she's following him around. Later, Iliad was convinced to remove his shirt and play music.
What?
Yeah, that happened.
I must have been slightly inebriated. Inebriated.
Maybe as now.
Yeah,
All that great pie.
all that great pie. And yeah, you did a pie.
Fermented grape pie.
Fermented. You did a pie eating contest.
And I won.
You did, yes, because Kira slipped you. I think it's Kira, is it Kari? I'm suddenly blanking. I gotta pull it up. Forgive me, Zach. So she slipped you a good pie. Ingrid got, I
Grape.
believe, ogre.
Ogre
A
boogers.
great grape.
What?
And, yeah, so she threw up. I think Brick got spicy curry.
Of course. Of course you did.
Yeah, right? We rolled for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you guys, during the fireworks display, as that kind of settled down, though there's still every once in a while fireworks going off, Kari, you guys kind of discussed and filled Arkeero in on the necromancer thing. And all of you except Brick realized, Ingrid just knew this, that one of the 5 of the face of the Deathless Lord was a Scolari like Arkeero. And while you guys were discussing this and the different things Arkeero's people have noticed watching the stars, a tinkle of a bell came and all the gnomes went flying in, and you guys reluctantly followed and found that Tamarin, one of Tiri's kids, got there first and got the letter and said it's from Dad. It's from Pop. And it was a letter from Tiri's hubby, who is off on an adventure helping the Bohan, which you guys spotted one in that group that got away. And he's going to help them reclaim their homeland because whatever darkness took it from them, they think is now spreaded to the mainlands. And they want to deal with it. So he is staying out longer than anticipated. Arkeero attempted to sneak out with a sleeping Norey, but didn't quite make it in time. All the gnomes ignored him and ran by. Brick was able to kind of give the last nudge to Tiri to say, you should probably come with us. And that's pretty much where we left off. Iliad pulling himself away from the infatuated Kari.
Oh, I thought you were going to say massive table of food.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's the cook of the family. So,
Oh.
yeah, that's how you guys kind of connected. Oh, and I think we talked about it. This is more food than Iliad's ever seen in his life. And we had,
I didn't remember saying that.
yeah, you get to the table, like, there was only this huge table that can fit all the kids, and the bench is a wraparound bench that goes all the way around. There's only one little slit to get in, so everybody has to get in and scooch around. And you, Iliad, were the only one to go in and join. So it's like, no, Iliad, no. And you just stuff in your face the whole time. Everybody played some music.
I'm bulking. Iliad's bulking.
Yeah, he's on a bulk. So that is where we left off. You guys headed out. Oh, actually, where we're going to pick up, I mentioned that Brick, when he looked around and you spotted Arkeero sneaking out, noticed Ingrid and Mollach were nowhere to be seen. They must have snuck out before you checked around. So we're actually going to pick up with Ingrid and what she was doing when she snuck away. We're just gonna change the sound if I can find what I'm looking for.
Norey, what? What are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. So, Ingrid, you snuck out just after Tiri had finished reading. Once she started reading the special little notes to each of the kids, which took a very long time since there's a lot of kids, you kind of snuck out during that and went outside. What would you like to do, you and Mollach?
Well, I'm going to go behind a tree and puke. Again.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn to Mollach and be like, I think now we should really talk to her.
Yes, it's probably a good idea. They're going to be going on for a while if they're giving special notes to every child. Gods.
How many does she have?
Gnomes. They don't live very long. They make up for it in rather proliferate children.
Okay.
Right. So, you sneak around, kind of away from the house. Make sure, you're pretty sure every gnome was in that room. It was packed. Even Ulysses was in there in that big special chair they had made for him. So it's pretty quiet outside. Maybe every once in a while, a firework goes off. Makes you jump. You go around. Mollach takes one claw and kind of pokes his paw and kind of nudges it with his face and squeezes some blood out and draws he draws the symbol first and does that. And gives you a claw to follow suit. Pokes your finger. Squeeze it out onto the thing, and the blood drip, drip, drip onto the sign. Right, are you ready?
Yes. Now I am.
All right, here we go. Yes. Good. Are you ready now?
Yeah, I think so.
1, 2, 3.
I am a guardian of the grave. Twixt life and death I do stand, the balance upheld by my hand. Your daughter,
Son,
by blood with you entwined, call out to thee, O mother and guide.
Right. And you wait a moment. The blood starts to form into the symbol he drew, and up comes that moonflower sprouting. And from the trees, Tiri's home is kind of set into the hills, but there's some trees that are a smaller forest there, and out of the trees, this smoke black darkness starts pouring out and it forms into that feminine figure, and the eyes, the bright white eyes, appear. Oh, hello, Doctor.
Hello, Marosha. How are you?
Well, considering all that's going on, I'm glad to see you. And Mollach, of course. Mollach rolls his eyes. What is going on, daughter?
A lot is going on.
Indeed.
I don't even know really where to start. There's a lot. Well, your sister says hi. She misses you.
She doesn't say anything, but the body language of the shadow seems almost a little taken aback.
Do I know who her sister is? Just
You could roll a learning to try and make a guess.
okay.
Just
My
straight
awesome
learning.
learning rolls.
14. It's not bad.
Yeah, you can. I don't think she never told you, but figuring who Magda worships, the Allmother, you can put 2 and 2 together pretty easily.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't know you were so close.
yes, well, you know how family can be.
Oh,
Don't.
yes, I do.
Yes, don't always see eye to eye.
No.
But thank you for telling me. I will keep it in mind.
There's other things. So, I've met a white-haired girl.
Oh?
Yeah. She had her life drained by the nurse, and now she has white hair and white eyes, and is a shade.
Yeah. Yes. I know who you speak of. You could rather consider her your cousin, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
You know your purpose. Mine is part of that, and I watch over the souls who pass. Hers came close to death and was trapped, and those who do that, well, I watch over them. I will be keeping an eye on her. Where they go when they do what they do, that is the land that I walk. I watch over it and tend it like a garden.
I don't know if I like that, but okay.
I understand your fears, but it's not the same as what you are afraid of. She came close to death. She tasted it. And once you taste it, you're never quite the same.
Makes sense. Still don't like it. Anyway, so there is the possibility of other necromancers coming back?
Yes, I think most certainly It's amazing what you did. And you'll need to keep your eyes and ears open. But I know for certain something is stirring the land in which I walk. Between planes. It is in turmoil. And it's only happened like that when Nahazik is on the move. And if he's on the move, if the Nares has already tried to rise, most certainly the others are.
Makes sense.
And you must beware. You know, too, had a child. He still lives and walks the earth. Be wary of him as well. He is hidden from me right now, but I know he is still at work, and he still serves Nahazik. I don't know what Nahazik is up to, but I'm working to figure it out. Just remember, each one you find has the same weakness.
Yes.
It's what keeps them undying. But it is also what will kill them.
What is Arkeero?
A Scolari.
Scolari. And we have met a Scolari. And he has told us a lot of different things, like lights in the sky, changing things, fireballs and such, and yeah, things are not right.
That is very true. Yes, I do know his people like to watch the stars. There have been things. Things are changing, and I do not think for the better. And that is why I chose you. That is why I called you out. You are an Abaddon, the first in a long time. Something is happening, and we need to be on guard. We need to watch. And I fear it is Nazik.
Yeah, there's, the island, the Nicaea?
Yes.
Yeah. Tiri, do you know Tiri, the gnome?
I wouldn't say that I know her, but
She's
she is
been
a
with
strong
us.
life force that is with you.
Yes, yeah. Her husband has, said that there's a darkness that was there, and it is now coming to the mainland. So I'm wondering if that's something we should check out, or...
Most certainly. There are so many things happening. I leave it to you to choose where to go. But most certainly, that island, Nicaea, something happened there. Death covered it, swallowed it up. I could not even touch it. And it is most certainly spreading. I fear it is all connected. I fear that Nazik has, perhaps, whatever he is up to, he tested it first there. He may be making servants. The dead are his servants, those he can rip from my hands. So, I wouldn't doubt it. It is hard for me to see that island. It still is a hole, even in the plane between planes. But there are other fountains of darkness waking up.
I don't know where to go.
It is not my way to tell you what to do. I only lend you my strength. There are at least 4 necromancers that will still rise. There is still the sun that walks the land. And who knows what other servants Nazik has risen. Most certainly, that island was lost, even to me. I would be wary to head straight into that unprepared. Whatever this Tiri and her husband, whatever he's up to, he may be getting in over his head. But there are other shadows growing as well. You mentioned the Scolari. They love the White Dragon, at least most of them do. And they certainly hate the necromancers. You know, one of them was one of the 5. He enslaved the Scolari for a long time. They would be good allies in this fight. It may be worth seeing what...
I don't think he likes me much.
Well, he specifically perhaps does not have to like you, but there could be many more things you can learn. They are a long-lived race, and they keep good records of history. And they watch the stars. There's much you can learn from them. But, again, wherever you go, I will be watching. I will be with you. A firework goes up. There were other things. Your old home. Unrest I sense there.
Yeah.
The darkness spreads there as well. It is everywhere. It could be time to go home. I would not tell you. I would not force you to. It is only an option. There's much to be done, and I know you are only one person in a large world. But I have faith in you. That's why I chose you. And Mollach is with you. Any other questions for me?
I don't think so. I'll be checking in and
Good.
hopefully I don't die. Then I'll see you, I guess.
You will see me in a way you have never seen me before. Death is not the end, and it is a necessary part of the cycle.
I did have one question.
Yes.
Do you go in space?
Do you mean I walk the stars?
Yeah.
I have from time to time, though not in a very long time.
Are there metal men up there?
Metal? No. I am not sure what you mean.
We got this guy in a metal suit, and supposedly he comes from stars. So I thought maybe gods go in stars and you would know something. I don't know.
This...
He also thinks that ships fly, so I don't really... He might just be crazy.
She cocks her head. And he says he came from the stars.
Yes.
Do you know when he came?
I don't... yeah. He crash land not long before we went into the mountain. I don't think so.
You've never specifically talked to Brick? That's a good guess. But I'm just telling you, you don't specifically know
Norey
exactly.
said something about it crashing down.
Yeah, he didn't mention exactly when it happened, but recently.
Okay.
That is, as much as I'm loath to say it, news to me. Concerning. Be wary. But he may know some things that we need to know.
He doesn't know much. He's got memory loss and such, and a voice that talks to him.
Well,
He talks to himself, too. It's weird.
curious. I will look into this. There have been echoes. Perhaps it is time I spoke with my sister.
She does miss you. Just saying.
I wish you knew what it was like to have a sister. It is both difficult and interesting.
Very vague, thank you.
Well, we have been sisters for a very long time. Plenty of time to get cross with one another. But I love her despite myself, and perhaps it is time we spoke. I shall go then. There's much I need to do, much I need to look into. Do stay in touch, and remember, I'm always watching. And the shadow kind of moves over to you, and she just softly touches your cheek, and you feel that icy cold that you know is her. It might be terrifying to another person, but to you, it's a touch of love. And slowly, the shadow fades away, and there's just a soft moment. And you too, Mollach. And a wisp of smoke whisks around him, and he just bats it away. And then the moonflower withers and dies and crumbles and hides the symbol. And that is when you hear the door open, and you guys come out. You're Arkeero are carrying a sleeping Norey.
Sleeping what?
Norey. He's holding him like by the collar, and Norey's just kind of hanging there. He fell asleep. He's still asleep. Tiri's following out, and actually Sergeant Audrey, who is still there, is following you guys out as well. And Iliad, you're probably trying to put your shirt on. And I think, yeah, sure. Yeah, Kari's handing you a couple biscuits and stuff, following behind you. She's, let me pull up the description here.
One small bite enough to fill the stomach of not me.
So she's in
I
this.
need at least 4 or 5.
Kari's a young gnome, probably 18-ish looking, so she's about your age, but she's a gnome, and she's
So, like, up to
wheelchair
my
bound,
ankles.
fully armed with all these other gear-controlled arms that can move by themselves and do different things. It's like decked out, steampunk style. Audrey's gonna grab onto you, Brick. She just taps your metal.
Yeah? Hi.
Going somewhere.
Oh, yeah, just doing some stuff, things, yeah. Why, what's up?
You still owe me that dance.
Can I look at Demeter?
Yeah, sure. I think Demeter's taking some biscuits as well. He's eating with Iliad. Yeah, toss him one.
Is that why? What? I'm sorry, you lost me.
Well, if you have to go, you have to go. I suppose I have things to do as well. But, next time you're around, let's have that dance.
Just to be clear, you're not talking about like fighting or some other kind of euphemism. You actually are talking about dancing.
She just laughs. She doesn't answer the question. And she turns to Tiri, and she actually takes Tiri aside, and they go off together by themselves. I'd like to say goodbye to my friend before you all go off on another adventure. Leave me to take care of the town. So they're gonna have a moment off by themselves.
First time I've seen my brothers flirt. That's I leaned over to Chris.
Not mine.
Just saying.
Common, actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
It only gets crazy when they have to roll for initiative. Okay.
Kari's gonna get very excited. Well, a little sad. She's like, well, if you have to go, then I'll make sure to pack things.
warm.
I'll make sure you gotta have everything packed. She starts battling. She goes into the house. Her wheelchair whips in. She's gonna come back out, and she just starts loading Iliad up with like food and some clothes that are like way too small for you. But she just like throws everything and make sure my mom keeps this. She needs this for Pim Pam because she gets fussy if she doesn't get her passy and all this stuff. Kari's very motherly. Right.
Basically like Tiri.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot.
Yeah, she is. She basically takes care of the kids whenever Tiri's away.
She the oldest?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Tiri.
There's too many to count.
Well, be careful. I'll miss you.
Do we hear any?
Yeah, you guys are all right there.
I miss you too.
Oh, hi. Who are you?
I'm the. Never mind.
She turns around. So, if you're ever back in, I can always make more pies for you or pancakes. I'm really good at making things, and
You're welcome?
Okay.
I mean,
Go. One of her wheelchair arms like spins you around, slaps you on the butt. Send you
he's
going.
just so like,
I want to go over to
Someone's
if
gotta-
Kari's gone.
Yeah, she
I wanna go
wants
over
to say
Iliad.
goodbye to
Iliad,
Tiri.
if you guys have kids, they might be normal size.
Demeter. I don't think it works that way, but
Well, how do you know?
he blushes and just puts food in his mouth. Right. Well, friends, it seems you are headed off on an adventure.
Are we?
yes.
I'm wrapping Norey up
Okay.
in a big cloth, and I'm gonna strap him to my back. Because as far as I'm concerned, no one's really else coming with me.
No, yeah, that's
So
basically what's happening.
I'm just tying him to my back, and so that they're catching me, like wrapping up Norey, kind of cocooning him. He's still asleep.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out. So
It's really cute.
So Either way, it is time to go.
All right. Do you have one of those for me?
You are too heavy.
I don't think you need to do that. The cart will work just fine.
Why would I put him in the cart when I can fly?
Why are you flying?
I need to take Norey back. I have to go now. I've been gone too long as it is.
Well, we all go together. That's kind of what we do.
No, it would take too long to get back. I need to get Norey back now.
I can fly.
Me too.
What about me?
You fall a lot.
I
I don't think
do it
it's
on
flying
purpose.
if
It's
you're
more.
falling.
It's force.
It's like a glide.
It's yeah.
You hear Ajax talks out loud. We can fly.
Piggyback brick?
How much have you eaten? Yeah,
He doesn't
I'm
even
sorry.
look.
I can't.
He doesn't even look like Thanksgiving belly.
It's showing.
And
all right,
he's
I can't.
he's eating way too much. Like you're actually. It's weird that he's not showing anything.
I feel like I've got little bulges in my cloak of muffins.
Muffins, yeah.
Dumplings and
It's not what I've eaten that's the problem. It's what I'm carrying with me.
what you will eat.
Yes.
I think you misunderstand. I am going alone.
What? What? What's going on? Wait! Put me down! Put me down! Put me down! I'm tired. This is.
No, don't do it. Leave him in there.
Look at him.
He
What
looks
is
pretty
going on?
cute.
I was just gonna say. He's
Pull him apart, but only to like his shoulder, so like his body's there, because I don't want him to escape.
What? What is going on?
Hello, Norey.
We are done with the party. You are coming with me.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. All right. But I need my stuff
What stuff?
in the cart.
The cart.
Yeah.
I can't fix things without my tools. I need my tools. Also,
How
we're
many
probably
tools
gonna
are
have to
you
pick up
thinking?
some special glass on the way.
Glass?
There might be some cellars down in Drud. Anyways, we'll figure that out on the way. But we're gonna have to take the port. We're gonna have to go to the port town.
Very well.
Thank you. And he's fixing his waistcoat that Tiri gave him. He's making sure Tiri's not around. Then he like dusts it off. It's a nice coat.
It looks great. You carry it very well.
Thank you.
To the cart?
Yes.
To the car.
Are they coming with us?
Why? I mean, I guess
Yeah,
so.
this is my car.
And it's my stuff, so I'm going where she's going. And if I'm going with you and she's coming with me, then we're all going together.
Wait, who's going with who?
I'm going with him.
But
and
I thought I was
where are you
Someone
going?
else has to chime in here. We need Three Stooges a moment.
You're coming with me, buddy.
Alright. Piggyback?
Sure. That's fine.
Alright, turn around here.
Yeah, he's not allowed on the cart anymore. He's too heavy.
Well, your HUD comes on and you see him doing the reticles, and he's like, he is very frail sized.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
You can't hear him. I'm sorry. This will be through the speaker. Well, possibly. You don't seem to, you can't be that many kilos, so. Yeah, I think possibly.
Who uses
You hear that, buddy?
kilos? What's that in pounds?
Approximately 3
LBs here.
I think we are getting off track. I think we
they
just need
mention-
to go.
Yes, I like this idea. Poof, a firework goes off near him. It's time to go. Shall we be off?
Let's do it.
Certainly.
I pull out Larry. And I'm going to poof him into a mule.
Okay, Arkeero's first time seeing this. It's a terrible transformation. And again, its eyes stay still slightly iguana-esque, so they kind of go in
Is it
different
alive?
directions. It looks at
Yeah.
you.
Watch, you'll see its eyebrow move.
It still has the tongue.
The one eye, I can't make my eye go, but the other eye just starts to go away from you. But the one is still looking.
Okay.
Right. I got some work to do. Let's be off.
Where are we going?
Demeter interrupts. Friends, comrades. I have to say, I won't be able to join you. I hope you know that. As much as I would love to, I have to return to the clans and report to them all that has happened. But I want to extend an invitation to all of you. Please come. Come see me in the mountains sometime. I would love to show you my homelands. And, of course, I think you will be coming as heroes after what we have been through. So, you are all
already
welcome.
am. That doesn't...
Yes. He looks at your heart. You are, friend, and he pats it. And you have the heart to prove it. I am proud of you.
Thanks, buddy. You're sure you can't come?
I wish I could, but I have so many things, and he still has in his little satchel the maps and Kuznetsov's journal. These are too precious not to get to my homeland. We need to look at these. Who knows what we could find? Perhaps we could even push the goblins back someday because of this. I must get it home.
All right. Can I call you?
You can send a raven, yes, or if you have the money, you could even send a more magical note.
Just, got no digits for me.
I have some on each finger.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll do the bird thing. That sounds good.
Good. I am glad. You can write to my clan, my name specifically. It will come right to me. You'll have to let me know where you are if I'm to send a return letter. So keep me posted.
You got it, buddy. Also, how do I get to the mountains? Wherever you are.
It is to the north. Everyone everywhere knows the mountains. It is a spine that runs right through this continent, all the way down. The goblins are in the south. So you don't go there. You go to the north. Norey knows as well. He has been there many times.
All right. I'll bring him with me.
Good. It is always interesting when Norey comes. He is not so popular there, but it is still fun to see how they react.
Anywhere?
Within certain circles, I think. Thierry seems to like him.
I don't count that. That's...
I do think there are arterium. I can't talk with a Russian accent. Ulterior motives. But, anyways, my good friends. And you, Scolari. Arkeero, da?
Yes.
You also, I extend invitation. And someday I hope to see your homelands as well.
You are most welcome.
Spasibo. Farewell, my friends. I hope to see you again.
You will, buddy.
Good.
If you all happen to see Tatiana, say Ingrid says hi.
Yes, of course. I will make sure to. Tatiana, that is your friend.
Yes.
Ah,
I figured you knew her.
yes.
She's quite popular.
Well, within certain circles.
I guess, yeah.
There is always trouble with, you know how family is.
Oh yeah.
I do not know her well, but I know of her family, and I will tell her you sent her.
And I got her letter.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
So.
I shall tell her. Very well. I think I shall spend the night here. It has been a long time since I have spent the night at the gnomish house. It will be interesting.
Godspeed.
Don't get hit by a firework.
I may encase myself in the rock just to be safe, but it will be fun.
Bejeweled rocks.
Yes. It's a good gift.
And don't forget, I have a couple muffins to go.
Thank you.
As he's going back to the party with all the muffins.
Yeah, he'll still take it. So Demeter, I'll head into Thierry's house. He's gonna stay there. What do you guys? Do you guys want
As
to do
soon as
anything?
Demeter leaves, I'm gonna turn and be like, All right. So, what's your name again?
Arkeero.
Your name is Demeter, and I love you like a brother. And you're always gonna be there for me.
Through the speaker you hear, is he always like this?
Who's he?
I don't know. I just met him.
The man in the suit. The suit's talking to you.
What are you talking? Me?
Yes,
He's
are you always like
insane.
this? Obviously.
Yes.
Are you sure,
Why would I
Commander?
diverge from perfection? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot of fun, aren't we?
I hope that's not sarcasm.
You know, I learn from the best.
What'd I say? Best.
So, do we pass through Proddy on our way to where we're going?
No, we will go around Pradi.
Opposite direction.
Yeah, we do not need to go through Pradi at all.
Oh.
We are going back to my homeland. That is where Norey is needed. That is where we will go.
Well, let's be honest, I'm needed everywhere, obviously. But we do need to stop in, I think the best way we're gonna go is by ship, and like Arkeero said, we should probably head south. The port town of Druid. I think I said that
Druid?
right. Hold on just a minute. He's shuffling through some papers. Druce. The port town of Druce, it's a small town. It's the only way. Take a ship, small ship from there, up around the coast to the free port cities. Then we pick up a larger vessel, because it's about almost 2-month ship ride.
Unless we fly.
Well, yes, it would take significantly less. It's a very fascinating thing the Scolari got set up. He'll have to tell you about it
Can you
sometime.
carry a cart?
No, unfortunately not.
I could. Can I carry a car?
I mean, not for a long distance, but theoretically, I suppose.
So yes, I can carry it.
He
I
can
don't
carry
think
it.
he agreed with you.
What
I agreed with him.
What about me?
You're too heavy.
I had a piggyback ride.
It's too much. All
Right
right.
on the cart.
Listen. Also, the other thing, the main reason we gotta do this is probably with your thing. I'm just guessing, since you're not sure exactly what's going on, but we're gonna need some very special glass if we're gonna do what I think we need to do.
Where is this glass?
It's on the way. There's possibly some, certainly in the free port cities, we could find a merchant that carries it. There's also a couple places we could just pick some up, if we, it's money or danger, money or time. That's what it all comes down to
Danger.
in the end.
He likes to kill things.
Oh, good.
It's been a
Excellent.
while.
Yeah, it has.
Good.
Don't you think
Well,
that's
we could
about time
potentially-
for
Yeah, we could potentially take a side trip. There's a couple places that where this glass actually is formed by some, doesn't matter, volcanoes and stuff. Anyways, so we could do that. And if we pick up some raw, it'll be even better.
Yes, whatever you need. You just say it and we'll go.
Cart, glass, ship. Let's go.
away with
Very
you?
well.
Yeah, Larry.
All right. But no, I guess we can leave tonight. All right, yeah, let's go.
I feel great. Let's do this.
Good. All right, so you guys load up. Tiri's gonna join you. She gives her and Audrey had some time alone together, and she gives Audrey a hug and has a moment with Kari talking to her, and all the kids come running up, and she gives them kisses and talks with them, yells at several of them. Peter falls out of a tree at one point, and, but Ulysses catches him at the last minute and brings him over. And of course, Kiri gives Ulysses a special kiss on the cheek and tells him to take care of everybody. And she joins you guys. She seems a little off when she joins you guys, just like under the weather or downcast or something.
You pregnant?
I think we'll wrap the episode up right there.
Her husband's.
I don't want to answer that kind of
Still,
character decision for Tiri.
Don't question it. They're like rabbits.
They just look at each other's general direction. Whoop!
There's a freaking bug flying around.
Okay, we'll wrap up the episode and get the bug. There is a bug flying around. So yeah, I think we'll leave it with you. Thierry just gives you a little smile, but she wants to go lie down in the cart, take a nap, and we'll leave it with you guys discussing that as you head off, and we'll.
But where do babies come from?
Oh,
Come here,
dear.
buddy.
How do you know? You have memory loss.
I got this. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, I don't think Bricks ever actually mentioned that, but Ingrid picked right up on it. So we'll leave it at that. Find out what happens on the road next time on BombSquad. No, I know. It felt like we should do that, but we did it. So, anyways,
What was that?
as always,
big.
it's just one of.
Oh, Jesus!
Ah, you got her back!
I hate bugs.
All right. Before Kristen dies from a bug attack, check out OpenLegendRPG.com, HeroMuster.com. Full core rulebooks on OpenLegendRPG.com, and Hero Muster has some great tools for you for playing. Check out the links in our description below for the music, sound effects, and ambience we use. They're all really great artists, creators, and programs that we use. And of course, in a Planar Crossroads for another Open Legend actual play. And actually, I'll throw a great mustache. If you're on the Open Legend Discord, you know him. He's also running an Open Legend on the Greyhawk channel. So I'll throw that description in there below. He's running it in a old D&D setting, but using the Open Legend system. So you can check that out both on Twitch and on YouTube. And we'll see you next week.